Hi, it's
Mattie.
and me.
Well, you have a name too.
Oh, it's Mattie and me.
What's the name of the show? So, hi, it's Mattie.
And me,
I'm Matt, obviously, and this is.
Stephanie.
There you go. Well, I mean, people can't just know you're like, oh, who are you?
Sorry.
Oh, it's me. It's me. Everyone knows it's me. Come on.
Mattie, I love you. You're awesome.
All right.
What are we doing today? Eggs.
We're gonna make some eggs. Now, how are we gonna make our eggs? Are we gonna scramble?
I was wondering that. I'm not for sure.
Is there?
Ooh, West Central Southeast Minnesota. So these are the Valerie's Family Farm. They're pretty awesome sauce. They are grade A large brown eggs, free range, so the chickens are happy. So the eggs are delicious. By the way, non-GMO.
Very good. Okay. So we did touch on this a little bit before.
Yes.
You said
Scrambled over easy eggs Benedict. So eggs Benedict might be a little intense for today.
I think so.
So
Plus, we don't have any of the ingredients.
none of them, other than the eggs.
Right.
And
Right. I will say, admittedly, I don't know how to make a hollandaise sauce.
Really?
I don't. I don't.
There's ways you can cheat, and you can like buy a packet and then just I don't know, it's probably like an add water thing or
Yep.
milk or something.
Yep, and I have seen those, but again, it's one of those I've kind of reached the point in my life where if I can learn how to make something from scratch, that's what I want to do.
Totally.
Because then I can decide the ingredients. I can kind of tweak it a little bit to make it more to my liking, which I enjoy.
Yes. Right. I agree with you 100%.
Okay, so for today, do we want to do just scramble? Do we want to do an over easy possibly also, or a just straight up fried? I mean, what are we in the mood for?
Let's just scramble.
I like scrambled. It's simple, it's classic, straightforward, hard to screw up. I think we're good to go.
We got this one.
All right,
Yes.
let's make some eggs.
Yes, totally. So for anybody who has like never ever made a scrambled egg, you take the egg, you crack the egg, you put it in a bowl. You need a bowl, a fork, and the egg. And you want to make sure that like if you have you crack it and there's like eggshells in there, eggshells do not taste very good after that. Probably know that already. However, if you've never ever made scrambled eggs before, good pro tip there. And then like if you can't use the side of the bowl, then just use the side of like your countertop, like right over here. You can probably see me almost it spills. Do you want to do this one?
No, I'll let you got the eggs down.
Awesome. All right. And then I dropped it in there. However, there is not any eggshells in there. So go ahead, Mattie.
I was in something I actually picked up a while ago, and it's notorious. Or when I'm breaking an egg open, I'm gonna lose part of the shell in there. Guaranteed, it's gonna happen.
Really?
Oh yeah, almost every time. I just can't avoid it. So if you take the halves of the shell, those actually work extremely well for scooping out and picking that, as opposed to just try to dig your fingers in there and get egg all over your hands and
Then you're touching other people's food, and it's gross. Oh, it's probably you're like meh.
Yeah.
At the time.
Oh, no.
Good deal.
So yes, we want to do
Re-scramble it. Do we want to?
two? Just to get a little bit of something there to work with,
I guess like I'm not breaking.
Oh yeah, got her. All right.
Some snuff.
Right. So now that we have the eggs in our bowl, there's not a whole lot to this operation except for just take your fork into the bowl and just start whisking.
Easy.
Yep.
Lemons are easy.
The one thing that you want to remember though, when you're doing a scrambled egg, is you actually don't want to over whisk it.
Really?
Nope, you don't. Because basically it changes the consistency of it. So like if you over whisk it, you're gonna get more of like an omelet consistency out of the thing. Where if you under whisk, you've got two different textures or two different components to it, which are going to keep it just a little bit more entertaining. A little bit. It's better for presentation. I've learned this.
You're schooling me, Mattie.
All right. So at this point now, no cinnamon on the fork.
That's okay.
It's okay. We're gonna have a little bit of flavor for our eggs besides just the egg flavor. A little bit of cinnamon. Does that make sense?
Yes. Healthy.
Yes, very. Quick rinse to get that cinnamon off of that pan.
Yeah, so we're rinsing out the pan quick.
All right.
I just want to make sure your dishes are clean. I mean, you guys should know that.
Oh, 100%. And then, gotta keep going again. I think we just let that moisture cook off before we add our, should be butter, but it's margarine because it's what we have, so it's a full work. Yeah. So then we've got our eggs in there.
Mhm.
It's just that simple.
It
It
is
really
very simple,
is.
definitely. And again, we're new to this kitchen setup, so please forgive us if we're kind of like feel like out of place.
Right. Another thing that I learned also is at this point, people will try to season their eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess if you start putting in like salt right now,
Mhm.
it actually starts to break down that egg. And you actually start to get something that is less, it's not a very heavy consistency. It starts to get a little bit thinner, they get a little bit more runny. I think they're more susceptible to burning also actually, because they look like they cook long.
Huh.
Again, that's one of those I'd have to double check, or you guys can double check. I could 100% be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you don't want to salt your eggs at this point. Pepper, maybe? I think that'd be fine.
You let us know.
Please look into it.
I usually wait to season it until it's like semi-cooked already.
Oh, yeah,
like in the pan.
Nope, you're just about done. Absolutely. No, that's it when I would, or me, I usually wait for completely out. When I hit a little salt, a little pepper or something, at that point it will. Enough stuff there, but I'm feeling pretty confident. You can throw a little bit of butter in here at this point now. And
You want to make sure that your butter or like your margarine or oil does not burn, because then that also will affect the flavor of the egg.
100%. That's one of those things I don't think.
Like probably like a medium to low temperature while you're melting the butter, because the butter burns fast.
Yes, it does. It does. As I'm kind of showing right now.
That's okay.
A little bit. Like I said, not used to the stove, a little bit different. I prefer, and actually, here's something we haven't brought up.
What's that?
When it comes to a stove, gas or electric, what's your preference?
Like for frying foods, gas.
Okay.
But for like cooking, electric.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, probably like for the past 12 years we've had gas.
Mhm.
So like, but before that, my entire life did not ever have a gas stove.
Sure.
So like I had to like relearn everything like all over, because it is definitely different between electric and gas.
Very much so.
How about you?
And that's one of those I've dealt with both. And I guess I'd say when it comes to like the oven portion itself, there I don't mind so much. It can be gas or electric.
Right.
But
right.
yeah, when it comes to the cooktop itself, to me it has to be gas. It's like I don't care what the dial says. I want to see how much that flame is actually coming out. That's when I can really tell, what we got going on. Because I've had some stoves where you'll turn the thing on high and it's putting out some fire, but then you go to another stove and you may have it on like a low or medium low setting and it's putting out that same amount of heat.
Right.
So it's to me it's just you can understand your stove and your temperature levels better that way.
Yes.
So, but I'm thinking we are looking good over here, so I'm gonna go and throw our eggs in.
I think that's you. Oh, just go ahead and turn you. But do you remember the first time you made eggs? Like way back when? Remember?
I don't specifically, but
I just looked like that.
I can almost guarantee
Mhm.
that I probably screwed up.
Well, yeah.
Probably
I think
came
it's
out.
everybody's story. Comment your first egg story below if you have one. If you can remember it. 'Cause I don't think I can remember mine either.
No.
I know that it was in St. Paul in Davin Park Apartments. Remember where Will's brother used to live?
Oh, Dan?
Yeah.
Right behind Cooper's.
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah. So like I know that that's where I cooked my first egg.
Okay.
But I don't know when. I know where, but not when.
Right. So, the good thing about scrambled eggs is they don't take long to cook at all.
Yes.
Relatively quick.
Like if you're hungry, scrambled egg is super good. Yeah,
You're good to go in a second. So, I know a lot of people do, different things. They'll take them, they'll fold them, and almost like a omelet. But I suppose then I'm talking about two different things here.
Oh, yeah.
Me personally, I like moving around and kind of breaking them up.
Mhm.
And it's mostly because, you know, I don't mind if they're broken up like this, because I'm usually throwing a little bit of cheese on top, and it's not really gonna bind them together,
Just show them.
maybe
It
some
looks really good.
chives. So, I don't know, like I said,
A little better.
it's just a scrambled egg, I mean, there's
No, but it
nothing,
looks really delicious. So like, I have to be completely transparent here, where like when I suppose it depends on how much like love I use to like make them, or if I'm in a hurry or not.
right,
Because sometimes they end up in just little pieces, kind of like you're making taco meat, and I
Yeah.
don't like it that way. I don't like that consistency.
right, you need
But, like,
something
that
a little bit
looks-
bigger you can get with a fork.
It's perfect, yeah.
Mhm.
But you can actually chew it,
Right,
right? You can feel that it's an egg, and you're like, you actually feel like you're eating something,
correct,
and that you don't have to use a spoon, you know, to.
Okay, that's what cheese is for.
Well,
Scoop of cheese on, just go
mix it
right after,
together.
cheese will hold everything together, work just fine.
Yeah, totally. What's your favorite cheese on egg?
It's gotta be pepper jack.
Really?
Pepper jack, or I suppose an extremely sharp cheddar, I would like also.
I can see the cheddar mixing well, but they're the sharp cheddar. I use like mild cheddar.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Pepper jack.
there are sometimes where like that, you know, that extra sharp cheddar can be a little bit overpowering. So if you're gonna do that, just watch your levels that you put out there so you can actually still taste your egg. And
Yes.
not just, I mean,
Right.
melted cheese. So this
Right.
isn't like a bad thing, probably.
Right. Love cheese. Cheese is my favorite. Love cheese.
Mhm. Excellent. All right, so
I think we're all
we
done.
made our scrambled egg.
Yay!
Success.
Oh, are we putting it on plate for presentation or not so much? We're good.
That's
You guys are
good.
good.
You guys saw it in the pan. It's a scrambled
Yes.
egg. You know what it looks
You have
like.
to make it yourself and then show us.
Yes. And I
Right.
suppose, yeah, if you don't know what it looks like,
Yeah,
make it yourself.
definitely.
Post photos in the comments.
Yeah, we do that.
I'm okay.
Yeah, Facebook.
Go
Sure.
for it.
We want to know.
Right.
All right. Bye,
Thanks,
guys. Bye
Take
for
care.
now.